Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. What did I do? Howdy, neighbor.
Somebody, you better ask somebody.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of You Better Ask Somebody podcast. This is your host Glow, and I hope you guys have been great since the last episode. I promise you guys, I'm driven anime practice. I'm driven anime practice your intro. I have no idea why it was so hard to do. This is like my 10th attempt, and I'm getting it right. Anyway, I hope you guys have been great since the last episode. First things first, I'm gonna start by saying thank you so much for the response of the last 2 episodes. You guys really enjoyed those episodes. I really enjoyed recording them too. They were really good conversations. So thank you guys for always tuning in, and thank you for liking what I do, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Anyway, as you can tell, this episode is going to be a solo episode. I think this is my first solo episode. I think I did a solo episode once and then I deleted it because I don't know why I deleted it. I didn't feel like it made sense. It just felt, how like you have like a filler episode. I just feel like it was just a filler episode because I hadn't recorded it in a while and I felt like I had to drop something. So anyway, yeah. So I ended up deleting it. But this year, I'm really trying to get out of my comfort zone. And I want to do more solo episodes, just more, more out there, just so I can have more content out there. I've realized me depending on my guests, and it's a little bit hectic because you see my time and their time sometimes differ, so it's a little bit hectic. So yeah, I just want to get out of my comfort zone and, start doing more episodes, so that I can drop more episodes, because sometimes I want to talk about something and then I can't talk about it because I've held on for so long, I've held it for a month and I can't, and I also want to keep my YouTube alive. So I don't know if I'm going to, I think I'll mostly post this on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to post this on the podcast. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm going to post it on my podcast. The audio, yeah. Got it. The audio. I don't know if I'm going to post the audio on my podcast, but I might. I'll hear how it sounds and how I can clean it up, because I'm just recording from my phone right now as we speak. Because I don't have that much to do. I don't have that much to make do with. But yeah, so that's the goal for this year, to get out of my comfort zone and just do much, and also pick up really good habits for the year. So let's jump into it. This past couple of days, yesterday and last week, I got really funny texts, and I don't know if you guys have been getting these texts also. I'm just trying to an icebreaker, just an icebreaker right now. So I got this text. You don't want to know what I just hit. Anyway, I got this text last week, and it was really funny because of the timing. And I don't know if I'm being scammed or not, because this text was from a number, a 0794, if I can remember correctly. It was a 0794, and it was that week when I was hanging out last week, Valentine's week. I don't know when I'm going to post this, so it could be last week or it could be the other week. So catch on, boy. So let me come look at my Big Sean face. So I'm still in that phase. This text was, "Hey dear." That was the first red flag. Because even if you want to tell me you are nini, whatever, offering loans, ni kama Tala waku text, "Hey dear." Do they text like, I don't know. Do they text like that? I don't think they text like that. They just get straight to the point. The money, da. So this nini texted me, and they were like, "Oh, we're offering jobs, 3K to 7K." And I was like, damn, did they hear me? Did they hear us? Because we were really complaining about being unemployed. I don't know why we were complaining like that, and we were having the time of our lives also. Let me tell you, being unemployed is not that bad. The only problem is the money can be there this week, and then next week you're just broke, bro, and you don't know what you're going to do about it. But it's no different from employed people. I'm seeing all of you suffering anyway, so took on the same boat. Employed, unemployed, same yada yada. Same thing. And then the other text that was really funny, this one is the hugest plot twist, because if you've listened to the previous episode that I did with Jada Ketch, I almost called her Maya. Her sister is Maya. So listen to her music. She's so good. This text was about, okay, someone took a loan. The number and everything was included in the text. So they were like, oh, this person has taken a loan and they put you as a guarantee. Your words, similar. They're normally English words that you know what you mean and you know how they are, but you can't pronounce them. I don't know why. It won't come out of my tongue. There's a specific word that I can't say. It kind of looks like entrepreneur, but it's not entrepreneur. It's, you know, those long words and you know what it means. And you can sound it out in your head, but you can't say it with your mouth. That's always so weird to me. But anyway, yeah. So she put me as a guarantee. So now they texted me and they were like, oh, this person put you as a guarantor. So now you have to advise them to pay the loan or serious action will be taken against them. I was like, what are you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat her up. So anyway, I thought at first it was a scam. And I even posted it on my Twitter because I really thought it was a scam. I didn't think these ladies text you with their number. I thought when they text you with, you'll just see Doom Tala, Doom Branch, Doom. I don't know what else you can take a loan with, but yeah, Doom, those ones. So I do actually check up and I do see, even on the Truecaller, they're not marked as, you know how you can mark someone as, marked as spam or marked as scam, whichever one. So it wasn't, and then also the number was real. Now the biggest plot twist here was, remember the story that I said when I was talking with Jade on the previous episode? We were talking about how, I had a friend who had stolen money from me and then I had to call her mom. And when I called her mom directed me to talk to the auntie and the auntie sent me back the money. It was her auntie. It was said girl's auntie and I was so surprised. I was like, wait a minute. Somebody lying. But yeah. So then I didn't proceed to do anything. I just kept quiet because I was like, okay, I can't do much because she did pay me back my money. And when I did talk to her, she sounded nice. So, but guys, I was so scared for a minute because I thought it would ruin my credit. So I was really tripping about it. But yeah, maybe I should change my number. I think it's time I change my number. I feel like too many people have my number now. And people get really comfortable once they have your number. I think people think now once they have your number, it's like, we're besties. They can call you anytime, text you anytime. You got my number by mistake, bro. You're just lucky. I don't be giving it out. You just got lucky. I used to change my number so much when I was young. When I finished, was it high school? Someone would just get my number, just one person, boom, changed. I don't like talking to people. I don't know why, but it makes me so uncomfortable when I was young. I'm so grown right now. I'm 24, guys. I'm 24. I don't think I've said this on camera. Now I'm saying it now. I turned 24 in January, which it's been great. It's been really great. Reminds me last weekend I was with my homie and we're just chilling. Well, you know how you're chilling like in a group setting and we're just asking each other questions and stuff. And someone asked me, well, not ask me the question. I'm trying to make myself the main character. The question was thrown around and the question was, would you date someone younger than you? And my answer, of course, is just no. Because when you sit down and you think about it, if I'm going to date someone younger than me is, I'm 24. Younger than me is 20, is 21, 22. Let me tell you, I have a friend who just turned 22 and I'm like, that is so young. So for me to even consider dating someone at that point is, considering the things that I've learned now, the things that I've mastered now and the things that I know, like where my mental is now, I don't think, because if I compare me now and 20-year-old me, I was very unserious. Like I'm still unserious, it's just that I was more unseriouser then. So it would not make any sense for me to date someone younger than me. I'm not saying anything about younger people, I'm just saying no, it wouldn't make sense. It would probably make sense if I was like 20, if I was 30 and the nigga is maybe 29, 28, 29. But yeah, no. I don't know. Would you guys date someone younger than you? It depends on what younger than you is. Even if you were to tell me, oh, what if they're mature? I was still mature at 20, but still, me now is more mature than, than 20-year-old me. But anyway, on to the conversation of picking up good habits this year. I'm really trying well, one thing I've realized, I learned a lot throughout the years, and I feel like do you guys ever feel like you wish you knew certain things before? Because like if you knew these things before, there are certain things and habits that you wouldn't be doing now. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you comprehend? When I was talking about picking up good habits this year, I meant like I want to do more of the good side of things that I usually do than the bad side of things that I usually do. It doesn't necessarily mean that these things are bad. Well, yeah, they are bad, but it doesn't mean that if you're doing them, I'm judging. I'm the least judgmental person. It just means that I feel like I could do more with my time if I did more of my good habits than my bad habits. Am I making sense? Am I catching on? Are you guys catching on? But yeah, so I feel like now that I'm 24, there's a day I actually just sat back and I looked. I was zoning out. I just sat back and I looked at how I'm more understanding to a lot of things right now, and I feel like I'm understanding myself more and I'm learning about myself every day. One of the things that I wish I really picked up when I was when I was 19, 20 compared to now, I wish like when I was then, I wish I learned I wish I was more relaxed. I was damn, I wish I was more relaxed. I truly do have a lisp. I wish I was more relaxed compared to the way I was then. Because back then, and when I'm saying relaxed, I mean like when it comes to like settings with people, just generally with myself too. I feel like I used to really pressure myself. I used to, what is going on? I used to really pressure myself. I used to really pressure myself into doing things that I really didn't have to do because I just was not a relaxed person. I feel like even me picking up drinking and everything was because I was not a relaxed person back then. I would be in a setting with people, and let's say like, my friends would take me most of the time anyway. The only reason I'm ever outside is because of my friends. So my friends would take me outside and I would meet, their friends. We would be, so, you guys have gone to share hair, whatever, and you're in a setting with people. And I would always feel like, my friends are more interesting, they're more outspoken, they're more out there. And I would be so quiet. I would just be... And people would always walk up to me and they'd be like, why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? Why you... It's just my face. It's just my face. My face just looks like that. It looks like I'm angry all the time. My face just looks like that. It looks like I'm upset all the time. And I'm just quiet. It's because I'm shy. It's like I'm thinking I want to jump in and say something, but then everyone is just so, everyone is so confident when they're speaking. And I'm like, I'm not that confident. Y'all are so lucky. I wish I was y'all in a setting. But yeah. So then my answer was pick up the bottle. My answer was pick up the bottle and, get a little liquid courage. And I really wish I just knew back then it was never that serious. It was never that deep. You don't always have to be in a setting and say something to be an interesting person. You don't have to do that. You could just chill, my boy, my bro. Just chill, relax. So if you're watching this and you're like, even if you're watching this now and you're still 24 with me now, just relax. It's never that deep. Like it's never that serious. You don't have to do it. It's never that, for real. It's actually never that serious. Like just relax. So yeah. So then I feel like also me picking up drinking is now on the side of my bad habits. And I'm not saying I'm not at Levy or whatever. It's not like I drink every day or whatever. I just want, even the free time that I have, I want to pick up and do something else other than, oh, we go, you know, I want to do other things. I feel like, fine, I've done it, been there, done that. What's new about it? I feel like I could do more things. So when I was young, you're just. So I started drinking. And then also when I started podding, I kind of needed the liquid courage to talk more. And I would be like, oh yeah, I need like a few shots. And me and my friends would be like, yeah, we need a few shots, to keep the conversation flowing. Little do we know we were creating alcoholics. Baby alcoholics. So no. So yeah. And also just reading on more of the side effects of alcohol and everything. I'm not judging anyone who drinks alcohol or whatever who's listening. I'm just saying there's good that I want to do for myself, and I feel like cutting out the alcohol would be a really good step. It would be a really good thing. It would be a good thing if I did. So, and I really tried this year when I started. I actually started in December. Funny thing, the whole of December I did not drink until I think I drank like once around 24th April, just before Christmas. I took a few shots. Damn, nearly trauma. I took a few shots, and then I was like, okay, fine. Since my birthday is coming up anyway, and my birthday is really close to December, Christmas time. My birthday is like on fast, so I was like, okay. So after first, I'm not touching the bottle again. But I fucked up. I drank last week. Yeah, that Valentine's week. Bro, I was sad and I was lonely. I was allowed to drink, but anyway, we're going to try again. No, I was not sad. I'm lying. We're going to try again from March. Hopefully, I can, I can keep up. But yeah, so basically, I feel like when you're just not relaxed and you're not comfortable and you're not confident in yourself, you're going to end up doing things that you don't want to do, that you wouldn't have seen yourself doing. Because I'm imagining 19-year-old me. I started drinking in 2020. How old was I then? I don't know. I was probably 19. 2019. Yeah, I think I'm not good at math. If you know, you know. I'm not good at math. But anyway, yeah. And it's not that I drink crazy or anything. It's just that it's one of the habits I want to cancel out. I feel like it would be great. Also, the fact that I'm getting older, bro. I'm 20. Compared to when I started drinking in 2020 and now, it's only 3 years. But bro, the way I'm tired and hungover. Last week I had a hangover for 4 days. 4 days. That's so unserious, and I couldn't. Like my first 2 days, I couldn't get up and do anything. Honestly, I'm just in bed, asleep, fighting for my life. I can't eat. I don't think that's good. I think that's my body saying, hang it up. Hang it up. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Hang it up. Also, one other good habit that I really want to continue having. This one I already have because I didn't know I even had it. I didn't know I had it, but someone told it. I don't know who said it to me. Someone said it to me. And then at that point, I didn't think it was a compliment. At that point, I didn't think it was anything. They just said it and I was like, oh, cool. The other habit that is so important to have is, in this life, you need to be an adapter. I'm going to sound wrong. Am I saying the right thing? Yeah. You need to be an adapter in life. In this life, you need to be an adapter because, bro, one thing about life, there's so many twists and turns, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's in school. I think these are the things they should be teaching us in class. Class 6, bro. When you start, when you start becoming like a serious, like when you're, yeah, I think your age no, a little bit serious about life. I think that's the point where they need to start teaching us these things. We need to tell you need to be an adapter because, bro, there's no way you're surviving this life if you're not an adapter. Like, look at everything that we go through. I feel like just being Kenyan alone, you're already an adapter. Being Kenyan alone, you're already good at that. You are already really, really good at being an adapter. But yeah, someone said it to me. And, bro, my mouth is so dry. My mouth is so dry. Hey, bro, even 8 glasses is not enough. Hydrate, guys. That's such a good I should sponsor. But anyway, yeah. You need to be an adapter because life every day twists and turns, changes every day. And bro, you're not surviving. You're not making it out alive if you're not an adapter. You need to be so quick with getting back up. Like there's no one is waiting for you. No one is waiting no, bro, absolutely no one is waiting for you. Whether I don't know what happens to you as the worst thing, think of the worst thing that can happen to you right now. And just understand the fact that people are going to move on tomorrow because everyone's life is going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, life is crazy. Also, this is a basic one. Guys, read books. Read books. Read books. There's a point last year I stopped reading. What was happening with me last year? Last year I think I was really going through it. I think I read like 2 books. I'm even ashamed to say it. I'm ashamed to say it. But I read like 2 books last year. And actually, no, I read 1 book because the other book that I read was me rereading. It was one of my favorite chronicles. I was reading Spiderwick. That was just me rereading because and then I think I thought of the book and then I was like, by the way, what happened? And I had to reread it because I didn't know what happened anymore. I forgot. Have you ever forgotten a book? I just forgot. Like, if you asked me about it, I just completely forgot. So anyway, I don't know what was happening last year. Last year, a lot of things were happening. I think I was just coming into myself. I was coming into myself, and yeah, that can also take a toll on you. I think because it's not that anything drastic. Well, yeah, the end of the year was crazy, but it's not like that anything drastic happened. That I think I was just coming into myself, and that was heavy for me mentally, without me even knowing. So I wasn't really interested in doing a lot of things. Actually, last year I was so uninterested. I feel like this year I started off on a good note. I feel like I'm so interested in doing a lot of things. I'm so interested in being out there. You know, right now, after my friends will call me and tell me, let's go outside, let's go do this. I'm like, okay. But don't do too much just because I said that. As my friend, if you're watching this, don't do too much. Don't. You know I don't like being outside. Don't do too much. Just take me at a nice pace. But anyway, yeah. Read more books. You need to widen. Fungua akili. You need to, bruh. Fungua akili for real. And that's what reading books does. Reading books just encourages your imagination, encourages your creativity. People don't know. But reading books is so important. It's so important. Fungua akili. There's this this thing that writers always say. If you go to someone's house, and they don't have a bookshelf. I have one. It's just that you can see. It's over there. It's next to my Janae portrait. I had to throw that in there. If you go to someone's house and they don't have books, how are you sleeping with them? How are you sleeping with someone that don't read? How did someone like that even bag you? Like, that means you're so simple. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I don't know if my dog is barking. I think my cat has passed the window. Yeah, I have cats and dogs. How are you sleeping with someone who does not read books? That's a red flag. And I remember, do you guys remember that guy on Twitter who came? You guys are so evil. Do you guys remember that guy on Twitter who came and he posted a couple of books that he was reading? This was actually even last year. Or was it the other year? He posted books that he was reading, and I think he posted The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Who ate my cheese? Who stole my cheese? Who ate my cheese? I'm not so sure. You know, I've never read that book. I only see it, and I see it everywhere, especially when you're walking in town. I was saying, tabu. You're booking a hunger to hapo juu. Who ate my cheese? Just see like a cheese. who ate or who stole whatever happened to the cheese. And I don't remember which other book. And people cooked him. I cannot believe we're in a time and age where you can be cooked for reading. It's crazy. Let me tell you. On the streets of Twitter, you can be cooked for anything. Absolutely anything. You can be cooked for being handsome. There was a guy who was being cooked for being attractive. Was it in December? And I was like, and you can be cooked for anything. So he was cooked. And on top of that, there's someone who even said, and I quote, "Miata si somangi vitabu lakini." How are you cooking someone and you don't even read even? No, it's actually really crazy. So guys, read more books. I think reading books is really healthy even for your mind. Just to keep your mind stimulated. So I feel like last year I spent so much time drinking than reading books. You know, it's actually for real. Because if I read one book, and how many sherehes? Oh my God. That's so bad. That's actually really bad. That's actually really, really bad. Who'll marry me? Who? Because who? You know, I'm really growing into liking TikTok more than Twitter. Twitter has become so annoying. I hate Twitter because I'm really starting to hate Twitter. And I'm noticing it's starting to trigger me. And if you know me, I'm really someone who just does not get triggered. Because I really don't give a fuck. Oh, am I allowed to cuss? I don't know. YouTube. Damn. Anyway, so I'm someone who does not get triggered and I'm someone who doesn't give a fuck. But Twitter has started triggering me lately. Because you will post, I will even post a King Von lyric, right? I'm listening to King Von. I'm like, oh, that's a bar. I go post it. Someone comes and gives me a think piece, a whole paragraph, my boy. And then, this person is not even following you, right? They're not following you. They don't know anything about you. They don't know you. But you want to give me a think piece. And you want to tell me, oh, you're living life wrong. And you're so pissed at me. Why are you so pissed? Even if I'm living life wrong, why are you pissed? Why are you mad? What's upsetting you? I'm trying to understand. You see, I'm already even triggered just thinking about Twitter because Twitter has really been triggering me actually, for real. Everyone wants to seem like, the thing I hate about Twitter compared to people on TikTok, I feel like people on TikTok know when you're being sarcastic. People on TikTok know when you're, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games on TikTok. Twitter can't be fun and games anymore because there's always someone who's trying to seem smart, someone who's trying to seem woke, someone who's trying to seem... Listen, have fun. Okay, when I come on Twitter, I'm not being... There's absolutely nothing. I don't know how many tweets I have. I probably have like 8K tweets. None of them, maybe one or two, are me being serious, but none of them is me being serious. I have never been serious on that app. Never. Ever been serious on that app. So I was about to sneeze. Everyone turned red. So when you come and you're giving me think pieces, I wish there was a way, all these updates are happening, but how comes everyone can just quote my tweets? I like the update of not everyone can comment on your shit, but now y'all need to take away the privilege of people quoting my tweets because they're pissing me off. They're starting to piss me off. They're really pissing me off. Onto the bob. So uncouth. Be a lady. But I really like TikTok because TikTok it is fun. It's wholesome. You just make jokes over there, But I'm really concerned about how I be saying anything. I was about to quote someone's to repost someone's. It was a white boy. And I was about to say, you can enslave me on Black History Month. Even me, I'm not serious. I was about to say that. But he was so fine. And then he had grills. Something about the white boys these days. Oh, damn. I said that on camera? I shouldn't have said that on camera. That's too much evidence. But yeah, I'm deleting Twitter. I'm actually deleting Twitter because there's nothing great that comes from Twitter. You know what? After take away the two-factor verification, the only thing that I'm scared is, can you imagine someone hacks you and then leaks your messages? Because I don't even DM people. I actually don't DM people. But there was one DM I sent to someone, my friend though. They're just my friend. And it's a bit ooh, if that one leaks. You know, I was even like, should I have said that on Twitter? Because you know, Twitter, you can't unsend. That's the thing. Twitter, when you say something, you said it. So be sure that they're gonna find out. They're gonna. So I sent it, and immediately after I pressed send, you cannot unsend anything on Twitter. There's even a time. There's actually a time I was copy pasting. I was copy pasting something for. It was a work thing. It was a work thing I was copy pasting, and then I copy pasted it to another person, and it still had the other person's name. So I was like, God damn. So they'll just know I'm shooting my shot. I just if flip it anyway, shoot my shot. I'm just shooting my shot with the same exact words. I'm just changing y'all's name. But who has the time to start composing things? I do mean it though. I do mean it. It's not like I'm lying. I wouldn't have texted you if I didn't mean it. But yeah, it was so embarrassing. And now I'm just imagining that they were sending it to each other and they were like, this little girl. But anyway, life is life. I feel like everyone just shoots their shot in many weird ways. I didn't want to shoot my shot this year for I don't know if I said it on my previous episode, the one I did with Kiki, but last year when I was going through the shit that I was going through, there's a brand. Hey, let me tell you, that was my first time taking an L last year. I've never taken an L in my life, actually. I've realized I've never taken an L in my life because nothing has ever had my feelings like that. You know, other things would just be like, oh, okay. This one had me not eating, not sleeping. I was waking up at 3 a.m. just nightmares. I'm like, ah! I'm waking up, I'm on the road just begging because I fumbled a bag. So I was waking up shook, sweating. I'm like, damn. But anyway, so what? They emailed me. They had emailed me prior. They had emailed me sometime mid the year, and I was like, oh, okay, happy, waiting for you guys to reach out to me with more, more whatever about it. So hey, calling me because sinuses pia mimi napeana the ick. Yeah, that's so evil with that ick thing. So they did what? Oh, they emailed me, and I replied, and I was like, God. So this is now, the year is going on. You even forget about some things. Let me tell you, some emails, you forget about them. You forget. Because how are you taking 6 months to tell me, oh, okay, be fucking for real. Because if you guys emailed me earlier, we'd have been so happy together. I feel like I wouldn't have done the things that I did at the end of the year that made me so sad. So anyway, so I was having a bad time at the end of the year because 1, 2, 3 things happened. Life. So then they had emailed me, and that time I had deleted everything. Every fucking thing. Let me tell you. I did. Hey. That's a little bit sus. So I deleted everything. If you know, you know. I deleted everything. All my apps. I deleted IG, I deleted Twitter, everything. I didn't want to get notifications, nothing. I was on airplane mode for like about 2 months, or was it a month? I think I'm being dramatic. It was just a month. Ooh. Don't talk to me right now. The real ones know. But yeah, so I deleted. Why is my nose doing that? I think it's because my windows are open. So I'm gonna close up. I see even my eyes are watering. I'm not okay. I'm about to sneeze so bad. Hey. Okay, so yeah, so they emailed me now later on. They emailed me now afterwards, and they're like, oh, I'm coming to the office at. I think they sent the email on Sunday, and they're like, they sent it on Sunday like at 10 a.m. and they're like, oh, come to the office on Monday, this and that. Do you know when I saw that email? It's when I got back on my phone, because I got a new phone. I got a new phone, and then I got back on my socials and everything on like now the next month. They texted me like maybe say September 12th. Me, I'm getting back on my phone October something 8th. I'm seeing my heart, my chest. I'm seeing that email. Because you know the first thing, of course, I'm going to check my emails first. You know, as an adult, I don't think you check your socials first nowadays. You check your emails first. So I get on and I'm checking. I see the email. Once I see the name, then I'm like, huh? Then I look at the date. I'm like, huh? You know, my voice is even cracking now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I should have been. Let me tell you, even when I go ghost, I'm going to be checking my emails. I learned my lesson. Never in my life could I have found I could ever fumble a bag like that. That was so real. That was so real. I think, but I think actually, no, who said that? But anyway, I think in life you have to pull out that one L that will make you so serious. You'll stop being unserious, because I think I'm used to just I'm usually so comfortable with things. I'm like, oh, okay, I could easily get this, I could easily get that. So I'm really comfortable with things. I don't really see the seriousness in a lot of things. Now when I fumbled this, I think my earrings have they've clipped together. When I fumbled this, I was like, wait a minute. So you can lose things for real. Like, yeah, I was actually so shocked. I was actually really so shocked. And I felt really bad. Then it made me even sad again. You know, I'm just healed from being sad last month. And then you're pushing me to the sadness again. Like, kiboko after kiboko, bro. Like, come on. When does it stop? But anyway, yeah. I think I needed that to also, like, really boost me to be serious about things. Because I'm very unserious. It comes with the whatever, you know. But anyway, yeah. So that was a really huge fumble. That was my first L, guys. That was my first serious L. And I don't even know why I started telling you this. You see, this is why you need to have a guest on the show. Because now I don't know why I started telling you guys this story. And I might be leaving things halfway. But just understand, I'm a little bit dyslexic. But anyway, yeah. So, that was my first L in life. That was my first serious L. I don't know if I will ever recover. Sometimes I still think about it and I'm like, damn. But anyway, I'm still going to shoot my shot again. I actually wrote an email early this week. And I was really happy with the email that I wrote. I really sat down and I thought it through and everything. So I was really happy with that. I really, you know, I'm really good with my words. One thing about me, when I want something, I'm really good with my words. I'm really great. I'm really actually really great with my words. And I'm really proud of myself. It's figured a point I'm just happy with me. You know, I just see me and I'm just, that's my girl. That's my girl. So yeah, and it took me a lot because after I fumbled, let me tell you, after I fumbled that, I was really mad at myself. I remember I even talked to one of my friends and they're like, bro, you sound like you're so out of love with yourself. And at the time, yeah, because I was really mad at myself. I was like, can you be a serious motherfucking person? Because you're playing games with me right now. And you don't want to play games with me. My inside voice kind of sounds like my mom, which is really scary. It sounds like I'm pushing myself like I'm my mother. So that's a good thing. But anyway, life you live and learn. So yeah, if it goes great, I'll tell you guys the full story nicely. Right now I'm only saying it because I'm still shooting my shots. And I also don't want people to know that I took an L, that I nearly fumbled. I don't want people to know that. So I'll tell it when I get it. If I never get it, I'm never saying it. One thing about me, I can never tell an L. gun to my head, FBI agent. I don't give a fuck. I'm not telling nobody nothing. Actually, I just come out and start opening my mouth and I just yappa 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 yappa. You know what hey, unless I would only tell you if I get it or if I get something better. But honestly, I don't think anything is better. As for what I wanted, I don't think anything is better than that because I really, even when they approached me, it was so unreal. You know, it was just unreal. It was just like, me? That trick meme. Me? You want me? Why? But anyway, because, you know, I never even put myself out there. So it means someone is watching me. By the way, someone is always watching. Do your shit. That's another thing that I was taught. Do your shit because there's always there's always someone watching. By the way, for real, there's always someone watching. Because I swear to God, I don't even follow them. Nothing to do with them. I've never liked their posts. Nothing, nada, nutty. And you know, and they approach me. So someone is always watching. Even the fact that they emailed me, actually, because I don't have my email on my whatever, on my bio. Now that I think about it, actually. So someone is always watching, guys. Just do what you need to do. Have fun with whatever you're doing, because there's someone always watching. And I feel like I should end it now because I don't have any more to say to y'all. Other than that, I'm really grateful for the response that I got from my previous episodes. You guys are really cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Wait, before I end it, can I ask you guys, have you guys realized that life is life, right? And in life, you're always going to lose the people that you think that you're going to go with. Because I need someone to tell me especially if you're older than me and you're listening to this and you're watching this, because I do have a couple of people who are older and tuning into my content. Well, Anka says so. So in life, yeah, you have friends that you want to go places with, but you can't go places with them because depending on how, you know, how when you're growing, how you start to understand yourself, the growth that you go through, the growth that they go through, everyone is going through a different growth. Everyone's path and everyone's journey is different, right? So it's going to figure a point where you guys are going to clash and you guys are not going to go the same direction, right? Because everyone has, in life, you have your own path. But when you guys were growing up, you will always think that, oh, we're going to do this together. Tutatoka kwa hood pamoja, you know, da da da. But life somewhere, it meets you guys somewhere halfway and it's like, oh, okay, you guys have brought each other far enough, but now everyone has to go their separate ways. Does it always have to happen? Like, is that a thing that you have to understand will happen and it's okay? It doesn't even mean that you guys are beefing or you guys cussing out or anything. It's just that the things that you want in life sometimes are not the things that they want anymore. Like, at some point you guys were together, but then now you're not together and you just have to do what you have to do to continue. Hence why I was saying you have to be an adapter, because, you know, you could get used to doing stuff with people and then now you're on your own. Or you could get used to, you know, you're just used to being a team with someone. And now you're not a team anymore because now your direction and their direction is two different things and you have to pick it up because now everyone is just moving. You know, if you're not moving, when do not backing you up a cackle? But anyway, yeah. So if you're older and if you've had friends from back then and then now your paths are not... What was my question? Yeah. That was my question. That was actually my question. Does it always have to happen, or are there just normally people that you will actually go with and you will be content with it? Oh, I thought my undernail was dirty. It's because I was making juku karanga. I was making for my mother yesterday, so I think I still have the bits in my nails. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. I really enjoyed recording this and I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me for 40 minutes. That's a really long time. So if you don't like me and you figured this far, you love me. whether you like it or not. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in again. I will try and be more consistent with these. If positive meaning comes from this, could there be negative? But anyway, if positive outcome comes from this, then yeah, I'm going to continue posting more, and just for the fun of it. It's really great to just do what I want to do for fun. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. I forgot something when I was wrapping it up. You can find me on Twitter at not me just dissing the app and then now telling you guys you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at glow_full. You can find me on Instagram at glowful_, and the podcast page is You Better Ask Somebody Podcast _ the YouTube is You Better Ask Somebody Podcast. So guys, thank you again for tuning in. Look at my tattoos. Bye.